Mask Network. So Mask Network introduced the ability to send messages and encrypted messages and everything through sort of Facebook and Twitter. This is, and basically embed wallets. This is a one of the more unique use cases within crypto at the moment. And with that privacy element, I don't think they're at risk of the same things I've highlighted with things like Monero. So I want to talk about what Mask can hit in the next bull cycle. Before I get into it though, guys, if you're new here and you don't know what this spreadsheet is, these are the first 26 coins that I did videos about on the channel. In the videos, I showed myself buying these coins because I expected they were going to make me very good money in the bull cycle. And you can see what the prices of all these coins were when I recorded my videos. You can also see the highs of these coins hit in under a year and a half. And this is what your profit would have been if you just say put $100 into, KuCoin shares when I released the video and then sold after 16 months. And if you'd done that for every coin, 100 into each of the 26 would have netted your profit of over 123 grand, which is pretty good. Now, I sold these, the coins that I own right now, I share on my website, which is copymycrypto.com. So anytime I find a coin that I think is going to make me really good money again, I jump onto my site, I tell my members about the coin, the profits I think it can have, and the percentage of my cash I'm going to put in. They can copy along exactly, which means they're going to make the exact same profits as me, and the kind of added bonus is they don't have to do any work. There's no diving into the markets. The reason that we have thousands of members on the site is because a lot of them don't want to learn anything about crypto, don't know anything about crypto, but want to make profits in the market, and they are doing. And if you want to see what they made, that's on the website. If you want to see what I've said in the past, that's on the website, and it's all on the history of this channel, so you can confirm everything that you read. And if you've not got your crypto position sorted yet, we are less than a year away from coins being at new all-time highs. If you haven't got your portfolio done, copymycrypto.com can help with that, guys. So Mask. Now, Mask Network launched halfway through the bull cycle. I'd say halfway-ish. Not quite halfway. And did pretty well. Didn't quite hit previous highs. Did a nice run in November. But generally, didn't get above sort of when it launched, really. Now, as I said, Mask allows users to send encrypted messages over Twitter and Facebook. It's basically a bridge between the internet and the DApp, the decentralized network, rather, that's running on top. Very, very clever idea. Now, they launched in 2019, and the first use case was allowing users to encrypt posts on social media platforms. They raised $2 million in funding in November of 2020. That was co-led by HashKey and Hash Global. They got then a further $3 million in February of 2021 through the Digital Currency Group and Fundamental Labs. Now Mask offers the ability to fund Gitcoin campaigns directly from Twitter. So it's opened up sort of the angel investing realm to Twitter. And they have plans for peer-to-peer payments and decentralized storage as well. And it's basically a portal that allows users to use dApps like crypto payments, DeFi, decentralized storage, e-commerce, and DAOs on top of the social networks that are already around. The founder is Suji Yan, who prior to founding Mask had founded Dimension.im, which is a series of products to advocate for social liberty along the cypherpunk movement. Now, what's good about Mask is most of their supply is already out, 96% is out. There's only going to be a max supply of 100 million. What's also good about this is obviously this has been heavily backed. In spite of the fact that there's effectively a quite significant privacy element to this, they run no risk, in my eyes, of the same risks that we see with Monero, the same risks that we see with Pirate Chain and all of those privacy coins. And I've said this for years, like my big concern for privacy coins is fundamentally Governments will always want to know what the hell it is that you're doing. That's why the Snowden revelations came out. That's why so many WikiLeaks revelations came out. And the existence of privacy coins is not a good thing for these governments. And that's why we've already seen the EU trying to slam privacy coins, and they've done a very good job in doing so. They're starting to get them delisted off of the major exchanges. But Mask fundamentally doesn't come into that sort of discussion because, like I say, it's built on top of what's already social media platforms. That could absolutely change, but as of right now, I don't think that is going to happen. Like I said, it allows the level of privacy to online interactions that we should all want and drive for. And I actually think the use case for Mask here is pretty significant. Like, if, and it's a big if, but if they can get on top of all social networks, or if they can get on top of more of the social networks and directly partner with them, that would be a huge, huge, huge win. Now, Mask isn't directly partnered with Twitter or Facebook, but they could be. Because there is from a owner perspective, whether you're Musk, whether you're Zuckerberg, there's real value here to adding a level of privacy to your social media. And it would be a big selling point to a lot of people, that they could actually start using these platforms and know that they're going to be safer. Whether or not the owners want that safety for the customers, that's a very different discussion. But right now, if they could get those direct partnerships, where it's, Twitter or X or whatever, and announce that they're working with Mask, this goes through the roof. This goes through the roof. This hits triple digits without issue. Even if they don't get those partnerships, I think we're going to see Mask hitting new all-time highs, because I think there's an actual use case here. It's also not on Coinbase, so it can get that Coinbase bounce, and I think Coinbase is a natural place this will end up. So between those two things and the fact that this is actually being used, the developments happened, they're starting to widen the offer and the products that Mask produce. They are creating more innovations, and these are always used, and they're used often. I think Mask has that capability to hit a new high. And like I said, it just needs the right couple of things to happen. An announcement of a direct partnership with Facebook or a Twitter, and this hits hundreds of dollars. But even if that doesn't happen, a Coinbase listing, combined with the fact that they're creating good products, combined with the fact that they market themselves quite well, and they've got solid volume around them all the time, I think $40 is a really fair target. It would put it at a market cap of roughly $4 billion, which again isn't too outlandish. It is appropriate given the fact that the coin is being used. It's appropriate given that the technology is being used. I do think that they could do a little more in terms of bringing new users in, but I do see a lot of articles around about Mask specifically. So whether that's their paid articles or whether that's just general interest from crypto news sources or review sites, they've got enough news and discussion about them out in the general ether. So yeah, I think $40 is a really fair target. And it could do more. It could do more, but it's going to require those specific partnerships being announced. Otherwise, I'm not sure where this is going to the hundreds of dollars unless it's literally tied in with Facebook or Twitter in a way of those companies announcing its integration and partnerships. But we'll see. It's going to be an interesting one. Let me know what you guys think about that in the comments. And guys, if you want to make the same profits as me in the next bull cycle, you can do. All you have to do is head over to copymycrypto.com. That's the site I run where I share with all my members every single coin I own. So anytime I buy a crypto, I jump onto my site, I tell my members what crypto I'm going to buy. what profits I think it can have, and what percentage of my cash I'm going to put in, and they can copy along exactly. It means all work is removed for the members, but more importantly, they're going to make the exact same profit as me. I also tell them when I sell a coin, which means that they get out at the same price as me. And the reason that we have thousands of members is they're making good money in these markets, and they're not having to do any work at all. We are less than a year away from crazy new highs for some coins, and if you haven't got your coins picked out, if you haven't got your portfolio sorted, copymycrypto.com can help with that. And guys, look, on the site you'll see what the members have earned. You'll see what I've said in the past, like I did a course about Phantom in 2020 and why it would 100x or more. That did nearly 700x gains. When I find a coin like Phantom now, I don't create a course, I just tell my members. So if you want to find the next big coin as well, copymycrypto.com is where you go. And that's it from me, guys. Have a good day. Bye-bye.